Jeden z największych i najpopularniejszych analizatorów Skibidi Toilet za granicą analizuje nam ten sekretny przeciek, o którym myślę, że słyszeliście, a jeżeli nie, to zapraszam. Mamy Godzillę w Skibidi Toilet, moi drodzy. Także lecimy i będziemy sobie to rozmawiać na ten temat. Zapraszam. Oczywiście ja to przyspieszam, żebyśmy, wiecie, no szybciutko przeszli do tematu. Aha, okej, czyli w takim razie, bo ja też, mnie nie było wczoraj, byłem z swoim synkiem u lekarza, no miałem taki dzień zabiegany, czyli okazało się, że wyszedł jakiś przeciek, tak? Ten film z Godzillą, którego już oglądałem na swoim głównym kanale Broad Live. I słuchajcie, okazuje się, że wiele osób myśli, że jest to prawdziwy przeciek i jest to całkiem możliwe.
2 days ago, the trailer for the movie called Godzilla X Kong dropped. And after this, about a day ago...
Aha, czyli był jakiś Godzilla kontra Kong trailer i przez to, okej, rozumiem.
The YouTuber called IULitemX
Ultimax, mój przyjaciel,
published a video
tak?
called SKIBIDI Toilet Episode 68 Part 2, Secret Episode. This is mostly a compilation of the last few episodes, but what's interesting is the first clip in this video. It actually looks like a troll leak made by Dafook himself. But there is no info nowhere. The quality of this clip is as good as...
Czyli widzicie, czyli Ultimax wrzucił ten klip i wychodzi na to, że jakość niego jest mega dobra. Przez co nie wiadomo, jakoś ciężko określić, trudno określić, czy jest to, wiecie, fałszywe.
The original episodes with all the camera work, the models, the lighting, and even the animation. There are a couple minor differences, but before we get into all of it, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As I said earlier, take this troll leak with a grain of salt, but once you see it, you'll understand that there is a very, very high chance that Dafook made it himself.
No właśnie, pamiętajmy, że Boom lubi robić trollowe leaki, takie śmieszne i takie dziwne, wręcz dziwne bym powiedział, więc...
And might be double trolling us both with the troll leak and by IULitemX uploading it. We already know that he sometimes gives out leaks to other creators. The first time this happened was with Creekcraft before...
No właśnie, Creekcraftowi dał przeciek Boom. Czasami coś takiego robi, nie?
Episode 65, and to me before episode 68 part 1.
A i patrzcie, nawet jemu dał. Nieźle, Elicie. Kurde, też chcę przeciek, ale nie jestem popularnym youtuberem.
I think this might have been the case once again, but this time we have no confirmation. But either way, this small clip is dope and very high quality, so let's analyze it and compare it with the original series. The leaked clip starts with a black screen, just like how Dafook's videos start, and suddenly the camera turns on and we see the actual Godzilla coming out of nowhere with all his might. Even from this scene, we can clearly see that this place is the same place as episode 68. Part 1 takes place in with all the destruction. People might say, how could anyone else have the same map? But we already have seen other fan animators using almost the same maps as Dafook. But usually the main difference in these are the lighting and the small details on the map.
No właśnie, jak robią ludzie, niektórzy naprawdę potrafią zrobić fajne te fan-made'owe, tworzone przez fanów serie Skibidi Toilet. I są naprawdę mega podobne. Natomiast zawsze są jakieś elementy, którymi się one różnią. A tutaj wygląda 1:1 praktycznie. Są pewne drobne różnice, ale wygląda to praktycznie jak oryginalna seria.
And if I'm honest, this scene doesn't look like it has any flaws. There was only 1 or 2 differences I found, which I'll show you in a second.
No właśnie, on tu
After
znalazł
Godzilla
dwie
gets up
wady.
fully, we can see that his eyes are glowing yellow, and he walks forward a little right before screaming to show he is the one in charge. But the ones who have watched this leak will know that. It's not the case. While he is screaming, the camera turns to the right and we see upgraded Titan TV Man. And this is the part where stuff gets interesting because this scene is almost exactly the same as the scene in episode 68 part 1.
No
right
właśnie.
before upgraded Titan TV Man kills the last G-Man toilet clone. This scene is literally almost 1-to-1 with the original episode. And this is why people are so confused about who made this leak. We can even see the particles being the same on the blade and the core. If you play this side by side, it's apparent that the movement of the particles are different, but the colors and shapes are perfectly the same. Another difference is the POV and Titan TV Man stance.
Czyli mamy dwie różnice, perspektywę patrzenia, nagrywania tego oraz tam drobne elementy u Tytana TVMANA.
Upgraded Titan TV Man was a little more leaned in, but there are 2 other very big differences. The main one is, if you zoom into his head monitor on both frames, we can see that there is a slight difference in the troll leak. The protection layers of Titan TV Man's monitor are not there, but even though that's the case, everything else...
Aha, czyli nie ma tutaj, nie ma tych warstw ochronnych.
Perfect. So I am incredibly confused as to if this is real or not.
No właśnie, i teraz nie wiemy do końca, czy to jest prawdziwy przeciek. A wy jak myślicie w ogóle? Dajcie znać.
Removed it just so that it looks more fake or it's just completely fake. I can't wrap my head around someone being able to produce something this high quality, though, because let me remind you, this came out literally hours after the Godzilla trailer came out.
Aha, czyli po kilku godzinach, czy wyszedł ten przeciek po trailerze, więc mógłbym mieć to przygotowane, nie? Może jest wielkim fanem Godzilli i zrobił coś takiego.
The next difference is the lighting. If we put both frames side by side, you most likely already realize that the lighting is completely
tak, no jest troszkę inne.
different. But the
Trolling jest trochę ciemniejszy.
lighting still seems like something Dafuk would do. And this next scene will definitely make a lot of Godzilla fans mad, because the upgraded Titan TV man literally teleports his hand and one-shots Godzilla with his blade, cutting through his neck. We can see so much blood coming out of Godzilla's neck while falling down, and even this blood looks like the blood Dafuk uses in his episodes.
Nawet
the
to
POV
jest
cameraman
podobne.
turns to upgraded Titan TV man after this, and he just shrugs, probably referencing that it was such an easy fight and ended without any effort.
Co to było? I don't care. Mam to gdzieś, nie? No problem.
Blood literally killed Godzilla with zero effort.
No.
I guess clapping scientist toilet gave him extra powers. Right after this, the POV cameraman turns to his left one more time,
I tu mamy TVMANA.
and we see a TV man coming towards us with something that looks like an air tank in his hands, but he suddenly hands it to the POV cameraman, and it says, "Copium with for Godzilla fans only" under it. If Dafuk
Kopium? Tylko dla fanów Godzilli. Nie, moim zdaniem to Boom zrobił.
actually made this, and I'm giving a 95% chance that he did,
No.
this is something that he would put 100%. He is most likely poking fun at people that think Godzilla is more powerful than the Titans, and I guess if this is made by him, it puts an end to all the speculation about who is strong.
Też mi się wydaje, że to tym bardziej może pokazywać, że to zrobił właśnie Boom.
There is also a reversed TV man line as well, and I think it's very clear it's the same voice Dafuk uses in his videos, and I don't think we heard this line before. If we have PLS, make sure to correct me. The TV man says, "This will help," from what I can understand when he is
Tak,
handing
to
out the
pomoże.
copium tank to us.
No.
Here you go, listen to it yourself.
Tak, this should help. To powinno pomóc.
This line is probably directed at the viewers who think Godzilla should have won this battle or even withstand a couple attacks. If this is the first time we heard this line, I think we can say that this was clearly made by Dafuk, even just because of this one voice line. Also, if you want to watch the full leak without any interruptions and hear the sound effects, here you go.
Okej, tu mamy cały ten przeciek. Oj, głośno jest. Przepraszam. Troszkę za głośno. No i co, jak myślicie? To jest naprawdę duża szansa, że to jest prawdziwe i to Boom stworzył. Słuchajcie, naprawdę. Nie no, kozacko to wygląda, naprawdę. Jeżeli to jest Watson, a jeżeli to rzeczywiście jest coś, wiecie, fałszywego, to naprawdę ten, kto to robi, powinien zrobić swoją fanmade'ową wersję Skibidi Toilet, moim zdaniem. Tyle z mojej strony, dzięki wam za uwagę i sprawdźcie kolejne odcinki.